All right, now that you know how to minimize your risk, you know the three basic trading techniques utilizing the trend, the channels, and our bounce levels. You're now ready to make a trade. So, the way that you put in a trade is this button here, New Order. Okay, so let's look at if I were to have just gotten on right now and I'm looking at, do I want to make a trade? Well, actually right now is not the best time to make a trade. Let's zoom in here. Okay, it's not the most ideal time. However, it's not a bad time. Why? Because over the past couple hours, the market has bounced off of our bounce level. It bounced off of our channel. You can see here, it's clearly bounced. So right now, we're in a downtrend. It'd be a good time to sell. Sell means the market is going down. Okay, so new order. We're going to see this pop up. Volume. Remember, a volume of 1 means the pip is worth $10. A volume of 8, okay, your pip's going to be worth $80. I recommend that you start off with just a volume of 1. Okay, just keeps it basic math for you. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to sell. And you simply click sell. Okay. You're going to see this line pop up. This line represents your trade. You're going to see it show up below here. Okay, the time, the size, and the symbol. Okay, here's our profit. Here's our commission. Okay, we talked about that. The cost of a trade, $7. Let's go back and look at one of the other costs of the trade, which is the spread. So the spread is going to be the difference between a buy and a sell. Right now is a really cheap time to make a trade. Why? Because look at the spread. The spread's maybe 0.6 of a pip. So we're talking about $6 to make a trade. Very cheap time. Normally you're going to be seeing probably 2, 3, or even 4 pips on the spread to make a trade. Okay, so there you have it. We're in a trade. You're gonna, as the market goes up and down, you'll see as you look, our trade's already profited $18 minus the $7 in commission. We're up $10 right now, $9. All right, so let's go over that again. How to make a trade, how to place an order. You're simply going to, once you have seen that the market is matching up with all three of your techniques, the trend, the channel, and the bounce levels, you can go here to new order. So right now we've got all three pointing downwards, so we want to sell. So we want to make sure our volume is at 1, sell. Okay. Our line shows up representing where our trade was placed. It also shows up here below. You'll see our other trade we already placed is already at a profit of $16. It starts out at -7. Why? Because that's the cost of the trade, the spread. Okay, and as the market continues to go downwards, as it will, then we'll continue to see our profits go up here. So I'll go ahead and pause and then fast forward so that you can see that. Alright, so I fast forwarded here just in a few minutes. You can see our trades very quickly within, I think maybe, I think we've been here, let's look. We put our trade in at 58.03. It's now maybe 10 minutes later and we're already at $15. So where else can you make $15? I mean, in 10 minutes doing nothing, just sitting in front of your computer. Very simple. So the way that you get out of the trade, or basically take your profit or stop your loss, you can simply just click here on the X. So if we were a short-term trader and we just wanted to make a quick buck and take our $27, we want to close. Okay, so there's our $27. We'll leave that other trade in there. And as you look at the account history, you'll see There's our $27 trade. Okay, not bad for just a few minutes. Here's our trade. We'll pause and fast forward so you don't have to sit and watch. Alright, so our trade's up to $24, so if we got out of it, we'll just click the X there, close. Alright, so you can then see here under trade, or account history, excuse me, you can see we put in our trades at 58, got out of them at 20:01, so that's in 3 minutes, $27. And in our second trade here, we put it in at 1956. We got out of it at 20:03. So that's 7 minutes, $24. So in a matter of minutes, we're making $50. Making a very safe trade. Just sticking to the basics. We're not using any indicators. We're not doing any extreme research to the market. In fact, right now it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not a very volatile time in which the market is very liquid. However, we made a very safe trade because all three of our techniques lined up. The trend, the channel, and our bounce level all were pointing downwards. So we made a quick $50 in just a few minutes. Anybody can do it. Just stick to the basics.